Good morning, this is Glenn. Welcome to Dad's on Mission. It's good to be able to come to you this morning in video format. Hopefully share some things that are going to help you as a father who is working to fulfill the Great Commission, or really anyone who's working to fulfill the Great Commission. I just know that guys like me who work, who have a family, and who strive to accomplish God's will through the calling that He's given to ministry have a full-time job on their hands, to say the least, a few full-time jobs. And so my hope each time that I come to you in video format is to be able to provide something that is going to encourage, help build some skill, help build some resolve, and allow you to be able to better fulfill that commission that we each have a responsibility to fulfill. And so I'm glad, if you're watching this, to have you with me today. Just came off of a busy weekend, had a great time all weekend. Actually, my wife and I parted ways on Saturday. She went hunting with her father and nephew, and then I took our boys, they're 7 and 3 years old, to a state park, and we had a company cookout going on, but I had my boys beside me, and then we went to the playground and had a really good time. So we accomplished a whole lot family-wise that has me feeling really good today. Also was able to get some writing done. So if you go to glenngaughh.com, that's GLENGAUGH, you can check that out. The first thing that will pop up is my resource page, but you can find me on Twitter as well, at Glenn Gaughh, and go there and see all the updates on everything that I post. Facebook as well, facebook.com/Gaughh, G-A-U-G-H. So I have all week been trying to get some things done related to my online presence, my website. If you've been paying attention, this video series is fairly new. And I have a couple of other things that I want to add as resources for, like I said, guys like me. Who are busy but who have a calling of the Lord and are striving to fulfill the Great Commission. And I've centered in on something that I've been aware of in the past and that maybe you're aware of, but it's just the importance of having a good place to work, a place where you can get things done. I've had that in the past. Before we had kids, I had an office set up in my home. It is now my children's bedroom and playroom, and so I lost the space, and currently I have a little nook set up where I have a nice little table my wife got for me, my coffee pot set up there. It's just the right height to pull a chair up, and I can have my coffee ready and my iPad there to write or record. The problem is place and time. So a lot of times I end up working on this kind of stuff late at night after everyone's gone to bed, and I find it very difficult to do audio recordings or to do anything that makes any significant level of noise after everyone's in bed, because I don't have a private place to work. So I wanted to share that it is very important to have a place where you can work freely and not be inhibited by distractions or feeling like you're a distraction, a place that will allow you to work at whatever time you have to work, because sometimes you just have to do what you have to do to get it done, and that might be sermon prep or Bible study prep or preparing a blog post, a video blog, or an audio recording. And so it just came to my attention that that's been one of my inhibitors lately. And so I've been working on different times of the day to do some of that work. I've also been trying to find alternate places in the house where maybe I won't be as disturbing if it's late at night, and trying to it's been a time of experimentation. But just to take a few minutes today, I just wanted to share with you, if you have a place to work and maybe you've been busy and you haven't been able to get there, take some time to go there and start jotting some notes, or start an audio recording or a video recording and see what comes out of it. find some time to be able to just express yourself in writing, to do some study, to do something that's going to expand your ability to share, to teach or communicate. And then once you've spent some time there, see what comes out of it. You may have a place that you haven't been to in a while, or maybe you're like me and you have had a place and you're trying to find a new way to utilize that space or a new place so that you can go and do your work. But we can't neglect the practical aspects of being productive, and it requires that we have a good place to work. I have come to the conclusion, and I'm just going to have to get over this sensitivity myself, that some of the background track, so to speak, of my work is going to be family in the background, as long as I don't have the washer or dryer going so that it's so loud that it disturbs my recording work. And so as things come in the future, as you keep up with my resource page or links that I share on social media, you might hear a little bit of the soundtrack of my life in the background. So that's my other option, and it seems like a viable one to me, because my work is about ministry and family, faith and family. And so I just have to get over the self-consciousness of talking out loud seemingly to myself while my wife and children are around me. It's something I've been able to do in work before, just not in communication work like this. So pray for me that I'll be able to do what I have to do to bring what God has laid on my heart to you. And I'll certainly be praying for each of you that might stumble across me in this format or other formats as I strive to fulfill my calling, to communicate the love of Jesus Christ, to communicate the gospel, to be creative, and to convey that means of helping you, hopefully, to fulfill your calling.